What is happening in the gaming world right now? We've got bombshells dropping, incredible new ways to play, and updates that are shaking up entire universes. Get ready, because this is your essential download of everything you need to know, hot off the presses. You won't want to miss a second of this as the news cycle keeps spinning faster than ever. We're diving deep into the stories that are defining the landscape, so buckle up for another epic episode of Tarnished Tales. First up, a storm is brewing within a massive fan-made project. Allegations of rushed development, unachievable deadlines, and internal conflict are threatening to derail a highly anticipated remake. We've got the inside scoop from a former developer who says the project's leadership is ignoring critical concerns, leading to burnout and a potential crisis of confidence. Is the dream of a beloved classic reborn on the brink? Then, we're venturing into the wild west of Skyrim modding, where one player has taken the term Dragonborn to an entirely new and, frankly, chaotic level. Forget saving the world. This adventurer has found a way to marry a literal dragon, and the results are as spectacular as they are game-breaking. Prepare for hilarious consequences and a new definition of till death do us part. And finally, the Wasteland calls with a massive update for Fallout 76. Bethesda is revamping the C.A.M.P system, introducing game-changing build rules, a slick new UI, and a highly requested item locking feature. Plus, Season 22 is here, bringing new challenges and rewards. Get all the details on what this means for your post-apocalyptic home. Hit that like, subscribe, and ring the bell so you never miss an update. A pointless and unachievable goal. Internal conflict and accusations of a rushed development cycle are reportedly plaguing the highly anticipated Oblivion remake, Skyblivion. A long-standing developer on the project, D-Keys, has publicly voiced severe criticisms, claiming that the project's leadership has ignored crucial concerns about the development timeline and team morale, leading to burnout and the departure of other dedicated volunteers. Keys, who previously held a leadership role in level design and is listed as a world designer, stated in a Twitter thread that the project has shifted from a passion-driven endeavor to a crunch project over the last 2 to 3 years. The developer alleges that the focus has moved away from quality and meticulous development towards simply meeting an arbitrary deadline, with the common excuse being that no one is gonna notice this. This sentiment, according to Keys, has fostered an environment where creative input is stifled and developer concerns are dismissed. The core of the controversy appears to stem from the announced 2025 release goal. Keys believes this date was a miscalculation, driven by external pressures rather than realistic development capabilities. Specifically, the developer points to project lead Kyle, Rebel's, Rebel, and Implementation lead Heavy Burns as key figures pushing for this date, allegedly due to a desire to release a release date trailer rather than focus on sustainable development. Keys claims that Heavy Burns, who was initially brought on for video production, has taken on an outsized role in development, often overriding the input of other team members and creating a challenging environment. Keys detailed a particularly disheartening experience where another longtime volunteer, Kettlewitch, left the project due to similar concerns regarding communication and leadership. When Kettlewitch's departure and voiced concerns were reportedly met with no real concern, and not even announced to the wider team, it became the final catalyst for Keys' own decision to leave. This was the push for me to finally leave, since it seemed like any attempt for me to do the same would just be met with the same apathy, Keys explained. The developer hopes that their public statement will prompt the leadership to address the feelings and concerns of the remaining developers. Keys emphasized that the desire for a delay was not to add more features, but to ensure the completion of a minimum viable product without excessive strain on the team. It's a sad day in the industry when even passion projects are rushed and induce crunch, Keys lamented. The developer's statement was met with responses from other Skyblivion team members, including communications specialist Evan T. Flatt and NavMesh developer Novalier. Flatt stated that while the goal remains to release this year, the team will release when confident, acknowledging that the definition of ready is an ongoing conversation. Novalier confirmed that discussions would be had regarding the points raised, but the 2025 goal currently stands. Many fans have expressed support for a potential delay, citing the importance of a stable launch, especially after the issues faced by other large-scale mods like Fallout. London. The situation highlights the delicate balance between ambitious fan projects and the realities of sustainable development and team management. But what happens when passion projects face internal turmoil? Next, we dive into a Skyrim player who's pushing the boundaries of what's possible, marrying a literal dragon. Married a dragon, and it nearly crashed my game. In the vast and mod-heavy universe of the Elder Scrolls V. Skyrim, players are constantly finding new and innovative ways to alter their gameplay experience. One dedicated player has taken this to an extreme, successfully marrying a dragon, a feat that reportedly pushed their game to its absolute limits, causing significant instability and near crashes. This unconventional union has given the term Dragonborn a truly literal and chaotic interpretation. The player, known as Redditor ThinCoyote551, shared their experience detailing how the dragon marriage nearly broke my game. The accompanying clip showcased severe performance issues, with the game stuttering and frame rates dropping drastically, making the gameplay almost unplayable. The player recounted having to reload the game approximately 6 to 7 times to stabilize the situation, highlighting the immense strain this mod-induced event placed on the game's engine. While the marriage eventually succeeded, the practical implications of having a dragon spouse proved challenging. In one instance, the dragon ally inadvertently killed a significant number of the player's other spouses, who were described as giants. This unique marital arrangement is made possible by a specific mod that allows players to add Scylla, a dragon, as a follower. The Marry Anyone mod further expands the possibilities, enabling the player to marry a wide array of NPCs, and in this case, even non-NPC entities that have become non-hostile due to other game glitches or mods. ThinCoyote551 humorously described their extensive harem of monstrous wives, including giants and other formerly hostile creatures, who apparently have a penchant for playing yeet ball with any bandits who dare approach their home. The Skyrim community's reaction to this story has been predictably enthusiastic and filled with humor. Fellow players chimed in with witty remarks, such as asking how to say, "Welcome home, my love," in the dragon language. The player's ability to maintain a harem of giants and other unconventional spouses underscores the boundless creativity and sometimes absurd outcomes that arise from extensive modding. The community's embrace of such eccentric gameplay demonstrates the enduring appeal of Skyrim and its capacity to be endlessly reinvented by its player base. This level of modded gameplay, while entertaining, also serves as a testament to the longevity of Skyrim, a game that has remained popular for over a decade. Players continue to explore its depths, not just through official content, but through the vibrant ecosystem of user-generated modifications. The story of marrying a dragon is a prime example of how mods can completely transform the game, offering experiences far beyond the original developer's intent, and showcasing the community's ability to push the boundaries of role-playing and emergent gameplay. It also raises questions about the stability and limits of the game's engine when subjected to such extensive modifications. From marrying dragons to building empires, the world of gaming is full of surprises. Next, we're heading to the Wasteland for a massive overhaul of Fallout 76's C.A.M.P system. Fallout 76 now has Workshop 2 in this latest update. Bethesda Game Studios continues to bolster its post-apocalyptic MMORPG, Fallout 76, with a significant new update titled C.A.M.P Revamp. This extensive patch introduces a host of long-awaited features and quality-of-life improvements, fundamentally changing how players build and manage their bases, known as C.A.M.Ps. Alongside the C.A.M.P overhaul, the update also brings Season 22, Appalachian Modern Living, adding new content and challenges for players. The C.A.M.P Revamp update, version 17.21.25, focuses heavily on enhancing the building experience. A major highlight is the overhaul of item snapping mechanics. While traditional snapping is still supported, players now have the freedom to disable snapping for certain items, allowing for more flexible and creative base designs. This includes the ability to apply wallpaper to both sides of walls, a feature previously considered a bug or limitation, and the construction of walls beneath floors or attaching upper floors without the need for staircases. These changes significantly expand the creative potential for base building, enabling more organic and less restrictive structures. Furthermore, players gain more control over build rules, with 3 new options available to alter placement restrictions. This allows for more experimental designs, including the ability to make items float or defy conventional physics, leading to more unique and visually interesting C.A.M.Ps. Foundations have also been adjusted, meaning fewer items will require them, further streamlining the building process and opening up new design possibilities. The user interface for building has also received a substantial rework. The workshop menu has been redesigned to improve findability and organization, incorporating numerous new categories and subcategories. This makes it easier for players to locate specific furniture and decorative items, streamlining the process of customizing their C.A.M.Ps. The Modify menu has also been updated, featuring improvements to edit mode, wallpapers, locks, and blueprints. A particularly useful addition is the Replace mode, which allows players to swap out existing placed items without needing to scrap and rebuild them, saving time and resources for dedicated builders. Another highly requested feature making its debut is item locking. This system allows players to protect their most valuable items, including weapons, armor, power armor, and even consumables, from accidental scrapping, selling, trading, or dropping. This quality of life improvement directly addresses community feedback and provides a crucial layer of security for players' hard-earned gear. Beyond C.A.M.P. improvements, the update introduces Season 22, Appalachian Modern Living, which brings changes to combat mechanics, manual aim, VATS, weapon mods, and perks. The return of Mischief Night on October 7th also adds a thematic event to the game. This substantial update impacts various aspects of gameplay, from fishing and world events to creatures and character customization, making it one of the most comprehensive additions to Fallout 76 in recent times. With building freedom expanded and items secured, what else is new in the wasteland? We're covering another massive Fallout 76 update, focusing on the new features and the latest season. Fallout 76 continues to live its best life. Bethesda Game Studios is continuing its commitment to enriching the world of Fallout 76 with the C.A.M.P. Revamp update, a substantial patch that introduces significant enhancements to the game's base building system and overall player experience. This update, numbered 172125, not only refines the beloved C.A.M.P. construction and assembly mobile platform feature, but also ushers in Season 22, themed Appalachian Modern Living, alongside other gameplay adjustments. The core of the C.A.M.P. revamp lies in its expanded build rules and improved item placement. Players can now enjoy greater flexibility, with the ability to disable snapping for items that previously required it, allowing for more creative and less constrained architectural designs. This includes the highly anticipated ability to apply wallpaper to both sides of a wall, a common request that significantly enhances the aesthetic customization of C.A.M.Ps. Additionally, the update permits building walls beneath floors and attaching upper floors directly to walls, bypassing the need for traditional staircases, thus enabling more complex and unique structures. The introduction of 3 new options for altering placement restrictions further empowers players to experiment with floating objects and gravity-defying builds. Foundations have also been reevaluated, with many items no longer requiring them, simplifying the construction process and broadening design possibilities. The update also features a comprehensive rework of the workshop menu, now referred to as Workshop 2. This revamped UI prioritizes findability and organization, incorporating a multitude of new categories and subcategories to make navigating and selecting building components a more intuitive experience. The modification menu has also been significantly upgraded, with improvements to edit mode, wallpaper application, item locking, and blueprints. A standout addition is the Replace mode, a feature that allows players to swap out existing items without having to scrap and rebuild them, a considerable time saver for dedicated C.A.M.P. architects. Addressing a critical community demand, the update introduces an item locking system. This feature allows players to protect their most treasured items, weapons, armor, power armor, and even consumables, from being accidentally sold, scrapped, traded, or dropped. This safeguard against unintended item loss is a highly anticipated quality-of-life improvement that will undoubtedly be welcomed by the player base, offering peace of mind for those who have invested significant time and effort into acquiring rare or powerful gear. In addition to the C.A.M.P enhancements, Season 22, Appalachian Modern Living, brings fresh content and gameplay adjustments. The update also signals the return of the Mischief Night event on October 7th and includes modifications to combat, manual aim, VATS, weapon mods, and perks, with Bethesda dedicating a separate blog post to detail these combat changes. The sheer scope of this update, affecting everything from fishing mechanics and world events to creature behavior and character outfits, marks it as a monumental addition to Fallout 76, solidifying its position as a continuously evolving and engaging online experience. This C.A.M.P revamp is huge, but is at the biggest update yet. We'll discuss the impact and community reaction, and then wrap up with a quick recap of all today's top stories. And that's a wrap on today's essential gaming news. We saw major drama in the Skyblivion development, a Skyrim player marrying a dragon with chaotic results, and a massive C.A.M.P revamp plus Season 22 hitting Fallout 76. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Tarnished Tales for more, hit that notification bell, drop a comment with your thoughts, and follow us on all social media channels.